Happy One Wheel Wednesday, everybody. My name is Scot Mendenhall. I am so stoked to be with you. If you love One Wheels, you're going to love what we have in store for you. We have lots. Happy pre-Thanksgiving here to our friends in the United States. I know Canada had it a month ago. I don't know. Do people in England have Thanksgiving? Because why would they? We're celebrating somewhat of our independence from them. I know that's 4th of July and stuff, but nonetheless, we're stoked to be with you today. We're going to cover a lot of things. Your Black Friday deals that you need to be made aware of that have already dropped for the most part, but some have dropped today. From all the third-party third-party companies out there, we're going to talk about those. We are going to do an updated to the CPSC drama. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun,
We're going to talk about that and what you should be doing. If you're not doing anything, you're missing it. And a whole lot of other things. So I'm glad you're with us. If you'll jump into the live chat and let us know you're there, that would be great. Say happy Thanksgiving in there. We have some hot stuff to talk about today. We got some really cool things that you as a fan of this channel are going to love. But this is Scot Mendenhall and Friends podcast. That's where we do life with each other. We do... it's just us friends hanging out. I got my wife, who is my friend, but also my lovely wife to my right-hand side.
We are friends.
I said that, and wife.
Yeah, I know. I like that you acknowledge that. Yeah. And we do love One Wheels.
We do.
Enjoying an afternoon cup of coffee. Glad you're all
Always.
joining us.
She's always sipping on that coffee.
Good,
I always say
good.
Chlorine. Name the song.
What? It's
Sipping
Weezer.
on straight chlorine.
Yeah. Do you know who sings it, Hal?
No.
Speed is
I said
chemical.
Weezer's not correct.
Speed
No,
is a
sorry.
chemical.
No.
When I leave,
21
don't say
Pilots.
my
Lily has a
21
tattoo
Pilots.
on her
That
body
one's all
from...
complete. This moment is medical.
Okay, hold on. Somebody just Kip.
Oh.
$2.99. GT by Christmas, baby.
Oh.
Woo!
Oh.
That's awesome. So, hey, let's just kick that right off.
Kip, that's amazing.
No.
I haven't been able to say hello.
Oh, sorry. That just...
All they've gotten
Kip's
is my
too-
voice.
Wow,
just
Kip,
stole all the
thank you.
attention.
No, Kip matters. Kip matters. Kip, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
That's Lily, everyone.
Shocked.
Wow.
I'm shocked. Thank you.
Here, if you're
So
brand new around, you're like,
much.
what is
Thank
going
you.
on? Somebody said 21 Pilots. Well done. You are well done. And said, wow, Kip. Kip is part of a long list of people that have been giving since, I don't know, August for a GT for Lily. And then some started giving a fund for GT for Legend, which is one of our kids who is going to race amateur. And if he wins an amateur race, he's going to go pro. The hopes was to get, again, you guys started this. We didn't. So if you're like, wait, you're just after money. We're not. We didn't. We had nothing to do with this. It was just you started it, and we've been blown away the whole time. And so Lily is pretty close. Legend is just getting started on the GT fund by you guys, so it's pretty cool. Thank you. People are just clicking the super thanks or just the thanks thing, and then they give that. That by far, I think, is the biggest gift, one-time gift, which is wow. So
Wow. I'm wowed.
I am wowed.
I am wowed.
I'm wowed. You gotta
The
stay tuned.
generosity is
Now listen.
unprecedented.
Kip, you got to stay to the end, okay? Right? You got to stay to the end because we're going to talk about that a little bit more, and that's just in our set list today, so don't log off. You'll be blown away. And he's the one that also had made mention if we dropped a video about riding a GT in snow, he would help, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I tagged him on this Instagram
Yeah,
story.
so there you have it. He's waiting. All that said, he was waiting for the moment today. Christmas came early, and yeah, wow, that's so cool. We got a new partner that's a partner with us here on Scot Mendenhall and Friends YouTube channel, so we're going to talk about all that here in a little bit. And thank you for everybody that's giving. You guys are amazing. Okay, first, I want to start with the riddle, okay? We did that song there. We like to have fun around here. Sometimes we do commentate that, which is a little quick side note of things as people are logging in stuff. Here we go. This is to Lily and Holly, and then you wonderful people out there on the other side of these cameras. Here's your riddle. A woman stands on one side of a river, her dog on the other. She calls her dog, who immediately comes across the river without getting wet.
There's a bridge.
And without using a bridge or boat.
There's a one-wheel boat.
How? That's the question.
Goes
That's your
around.
riddle.
There's two
Goes
rivers.
around the river.
Goes around, immediately comes to her. It goes around the river.
Yeah.
Rivers are quite long. I don't think that's an immediate thing.
There's a rock in between.
Okay, so like if we went to the Mississippi River, Lily, you're on one side, I'm on the other, and I said, "Look, come on this side," and you decided to go around the Mississippi.
I jump.
Get out of here.
I'm not one for riddles.
I think there's 2 rivers.
2 rivers?
So like there's 2 rivers like flowing and they're both on the inside. So the dog's here at this one and the woman's here. And she says, "Come here, Toto." And he runs to her.
Ooh, that's fair. That would work, I suppose, right?
Yeah,
So
I was
there's
going to
2
say
rivers?
something about like Moses. Like,
No, get out of here. It's a riddle. It doesn't. It's not magic here. We have Legend Mendenhall coming in with the river is frozen.
genius. That's the answer.
That's
the
my
answer.
eldest son. Wow,
He's
Ledge.
probably heard this.
That's the answer, folks. That it was frozen, because then you could walk right across it. You being from Minnesota, I thought you would have gotten that by now. But hey, what do you know?
I am being wowed all over the place today.
Okay, first by Kip, then
By Kip.
and then by Legend, or by the riddle.
Well, I thought my answer was pretty good.
It
but
was.
My son just blew that out of the water.
But
Well done,
most
buddy.
riddles, when you think about it, most riddles aren't like
You're right. There would
dupe
be
ya.
Dupia.
There's like a real answer that's
and
a real life solution.
and that it's frozen.
Outside, unless you're Lily World, and then there's magical things into.
Wait, what?
What do me? You're the one talking about magic inside this.
I didn't say any
The
magic.
Red Sea.
The
That's
Red
not
Sea.
magic.
Well, or miracles. Sorry. Sorry.
There
we take a
can
turn?
be miracles.
What is going on? Okay. So thank you for taking time for that. Hey, let's do, in case you're new to the whole Onewheel world, okay? Which, if you're logging in and you're watching this, welcome. We do this every week on One Wheel Wednesday, and we drop videos like we tested the GT with the Enduro in snow. We got video of that. We'll show. We do a lot of things. We race here periodically and stuff. We have pros out here. We're building our own. Kip asked, the Mississippi River freezes? It does.
I said parts of it.
No, it all freezes.
It just may not be safe to walk on.
Right.
Don't be
so
sending out
when
Balto,
it becomes
Jared.
negative 30 degrees outside here in Minnesota, or just negative 10, the Mississippi River freezes. And did you know this? At one point, people were trying to figure out. You don't care, so I won't even tell you. But
Yes.
it had to do
No,
with
you're
frozen.
always frozen. What?
No,
Frozen-
we got to move on.
Okay.
We got things to talk about. But yes, it does freeze. Just be careful. Jared, heretical content warning.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Sorry. I was not tracking completely. Now I am. And hey, let's move on. Okay, so if you didn't catch on what was happening with Onewheel this past week, the CPSC put out a title to a post this week, and we can read the title here if you've not seen it. Seriously, this is just us updating you. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time. The CPSC warns consumers to stop using one-wheel self-balancing electrical skateboards due to ejection hazards. At least 4 deaths and multiple injuries reported, which is all of that is, in some version of another, is true. But more information is required. Since 2014, 4 people have passed away due to accidents while riding a one-wheel. That is true between 2014 to 2022. If we compare that to some other things that are comparable to what our sport is with one wheels, you take skiing and snowboarding combined in the United States, there are 24 deaths a year. A year we're talking about. And I'm not trying to minimize death. I would hate anyone of your family or my family to be affected by that. So I'm not minimizing those things. I'm just trying to say, okay, what they are saying is yes, but they've dramatized it. The ejection thing is again, nothing new to a one-wheeler. We all know that you exceed pushback, you get launched off. Not new. You're just... My whole red flag with the posting, you can go to the CPSC.gov, I think it is, and get the whole report. And they say nothing new to all of us, which that's my only red flag with it. If they came out and told me there was some kind of faulty wiring or there was some faulty technology in there that I was unaware of that's causing this.
Or things were catching on fire.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Let the community know. We don't know those things. But when you just recite the owner's manual in a more vernacular way than what's wrote in your owner's manual, I got problems with that. I just feel like it's it's just what's their intentions here? Because the sad thing is it's going to hurt people. Onewheel has responded with us filling out a survey. I think we have a link down in the description of this where you can click the survey. Click here to sign. It says click here to sign on this actual description down below. Click that if you've not filled out a survey to say, no, I want to sign a petition saying, no. Let us ride, leave our Onewheels alone, or give us more information about the Onewheel. If it's more than what we already know, then let us know. Give us those details and nothing, no follow-up to it, nothing. But Onewheel has come out with the survey, and they have mailed them to the CPSC's headquarters in Washington. They were Onewheel delivered, actually, ironically, by two fabulous human beings riding their Onewheels.
That was great.
Yes.
That was great.
Go to their Onewheel Instagram and you can see these things. And inside that, you will get to see the 4,000 pieces of paper. That's got to be pretty heavy. Being hand-delivered on Onewheels to the CPSC, telling them, hey, here's 4,000 plus riders and their stories of how it's been pretty cool to be a part of Onewheels and stuff. And then, that was pretty cool. And then Onewheel released a video today. It dropped. And we have... You need to go watch the audio, but I just want you to see the faces. Like, I'm always a proponent around here talking about Onewheel as a company. There's real people behind it, okay? This isn't just a board. Like, these humans that you're seeing right here, I love how they just say board specialist, videographer. You're getting real faces of people reading your stories if you filled out the surveys, okay? Social media manager right there. You're getting to see the faces behind Onewheel, and I just think every time we have some derogatory term about those people, these are the people we are coming at. And I wrote in my post in that video today, I said, listen, we are in danger, like the community, of losing a board at some point, right? Like, if it really went down, we'd lose a board. These that you see, these faces, their jobs are at jeopardy, their livelihood, their dreams, they're like creating stuff that they've created, is that on the line. And my heart goes out to all of these fine human beings. I don't know you. I don't know your background. And quite frankly, I just want to know where you're headed. I'd love to sit down, coffee, and talk all about your whole life. But these are good people, quality people. How do I know? Because I hope for the best in people. Those of you that are in the chat today, I would say the same thing about you, that you're good, quality people. And I love seeing your names pop in here, like Jared's in the chat today. Sean Paul, we have... obviously, Lily's in there. We got Shaggy in there. We've got so many other cool people. Brad in there, did I hear? Kip's in there. Obviously, we made mention of that. Jonathan Richards in there. It's cool to see all these names pop up and see your comments throughout our videos. We love humans. At the end of the day, we love humans. That's why we went Scot Mendenhall and Friends, because we just, honestly, you hang around us for a few seconds and we're going to call you our friend. It doesn't take much to be our friends. There's no pay in. There's no dues. It's just what it is. And so thank you for everybody. Honestly, in the heart of Thanksgiving, thank you for everybody that watches our stuff, that you like it, you share it, whatever you do.
We appreciate you.
We do. We are not, we make content really to connect with you. It's not, we don't make money off this thing to live on or any of those things. We take any dollar we get and put it right back into this channel. That's the truth. And so thank you for everybody that watches our stuff. And you guys are awesome. Nonetheless, just pretty, or Johan, sorry, I see somebody just said Jonathan. I said Johan. That's me buzzing through really fast and still trying to talk. Sorry, Johan. It's been a while since I've seen your name, at least me recognizing it. And
glad there's a low bar for our friendship.
Is that what somebody said? Well, I hope you guys all hear it. We are excited to do this with you, and we're committed to the next year of making more videos for you and more content and stuff. So we'll be here with our podcasts and our reviews, which we have a lot of things to start reviewing, because what I love about this time of year and hate is two things, okay? And it's okay to hate things. People, no. Things, okay. And I just said it this morning. I'm tired of my emails being blasted with what people think I should be buying. I already struggle with that. Sean coming in with $50 for giving for Lily's GT Thanksgiving fund. That's funny.
Wow.
Great. That's so awesome. We're almost there.
We're almost there. This is exciting.
We're almost there, which is so wild. To like, again, you guys are seeing it through. You started it. It's cool. Okay.
Yoshi wants to know if we can still sign the petition.
Yes, they're going to do another wave of surveys to
yeah.
the CPSC. So sign it, fill it out, and they are going to still print them off and send it to them. And so that is what is transpiring there. But I was saying the things I hate at this point in the year is people trying to sell me things. But I also equally love the things that I really like. The companies and brands I like, they start, they've been holding on to new products and new stuff to come out around Black Friday. And that's what's just been happening in the Onewheel world. And so there's so many things I want to get my feet on to try and debut and test out and stuff. And so honestly, as you give some of those, you watch our videos, those money goes right back into purchase these things if they're not given to us, so we can test it out and make a video for you so you can make an educated guess if you want it. So we're going to go through some of the things that you already probably maybe some of you know or are aware of, and others we're going to make you aware. First, we're going to start with the first, to my knowledge, full treaded GT tire coming in from Flight Fins. Look at this thing. There it is.
The FF Goat.
It is pre-order only. The description is awesome. Look at the logo. The Flight Fins logo is the tread.
Yes, it is. Did
you just catch that? When you say yes, it is, you sound really excited.
It's just kind of a new way. Like the Enduro tire has that with, it looks good. It looks
like
good.
a bird.
That looks like a thicker tread.
Yeah,
am I right?
Way thicker. I haven't got my feet on it or my hands on it to know what exactly it is. You can read the description if you want. Go to floatlife.com, check it out. Based on what I'm hearing in pre-order, I couldn't see anything on their website. I tried glancing through real fast, but I believe it's a pre-order and release in February, which I'm bummed on because by February time, you're starting to look to the spring. And
so you won't use it as much?
Not as much. I mean, especially here in Minnesota, as the snow melts off, I will go back to the Float Life's Enduro tire. I just couldn't see myself going away from that tire.
You'd want
for a
this
full
tire
tread. I want a treaded tire
winter?
for snow.
Yeah.
Because the Float Life tire is great, and it did okay in the snow, but when you ride a treaded tire in snow, it is 9-day difference. So I would love a treaded tire.
You're saying the Enduro, the Float Life Enduro tire?
Yeah, the Float Life Enduro is a good tire, but it's just okay in snow. A full-on treaded tire would be spectacular. But to pre-order that, like I literally pre-ordered it. Like I clicked it, and then it just way it gets ordered. One of our phones have to okay it, and Holly's asking about what tire, and then we just didn't finish the order. And then I came back for my run, and then I found out February was the due date. I was like, meh. Like I wanted to debut it for you guys.
If it came sometime December,
if you're saying fine. I got it in 2 weeks, let's go, baby.
3 weeks, but not 3 months.
Yeah, it's just no. But there, it's available. It is right now currently on the market for pre-order. I'm going to say one because somebody's going to come in here and say, I heard of this. I know Float Life's making a full treaded tire. They're going to release at some point. And that'll be exciting when that drops. But right now, the GOAT, which I love the name of it, the greatest of all time, they are the company that brought you the Whisper Slick and then the Whisper, or it's a treaded Whisper 2 or Flight Fins 2. Great tires. I've rode both those. We own those, loved them. And so it's going to be a good tire. I have no doubt of that. And so maybe that's going to go on your Christmas list. You want to pre-order it so you can get it in February? Maybe not.
Do you feel like you're going to be redoing like a tire video? Remember how there's plenty of tire reviews that you've done, but there's a lot of new tires out.
There is. No, I think more like we've done most of the tires that are available for your, like outside of the new Enduro tire for the Pint. We're going to do that one here soon. But there hasn't been many new tires for the XR. Because I just think the XR is kind of out and people are seeing the new generation of the GT coming in and who's going to be the first one in the market. It's all about who's going to be the first one in the market to get these things to drop, I believe. And so I think We're going to test this out, this theory here in the next couple weeks. We're putting on the stock tire of the GT to test that in the snow. I do think the hardness of that tire is not going to be much better
Than the Enduro.
I think it's just going to be hard. It's going to be a hard tire. And so I could be wrong on that. Very well could be wrong on that. I think as well that tread on there is great for trails, but you just need a certain kind of tread for snow riding. And there's a lot of truth to that. Brooks, who's been on here a few times, he loves to shred in snow, and he would have a lot to say to that. I know he studs his tires, which is pretty cool, which helps you with even more bite. That Flight Fins GT goat tire is going for right now $9.99.
Nope,
no,
$99.
$99.95. Sorry, but
I think it was regularly $124.
I think that's their Black Friday sale. So all this is subject to change, I'm sure. But I've not been disappointed in their tires. Somebody will ask, well, Scott, I've seen those reviews and you take those off. I'm not a huge fan of Hoosier tires in general. And so there was some of my, I like the Burris collab with Float Life a little bit better, and that's just who I went with. It's not an actual issue I'm just not. It's not an issue to Flight Fin. I want to desperately try it to review it because that tread and the look of it, in the compound they speak of on it, it does excite me. And so give it a go if you want. Go pre-order it. Then Craft and Ride. This is hands down for the XR. It was my favorite foot pad. Lily spoke to it as well. It was her favorite foot pad.
Love it.
This is a pre-order item as well. It's Craft and Ride Air Pad, concave gel technology.
Yes.
There it is. You can pre-order it as well. Right now, $116.99 versus $129.99. I believe a year ago, might have been 2 years ago now. Sometime a year ago. 2 years ago, maybe? They brought out the XR gel technology, and it was spectacular. It was a year ago. This has a little bit more of a wide foot pad stance, as you can see. Let's put that picture up there one more time. It makes your back foot pad flare out. If you've been around here long, I don't care for that look. Like, to me, I look at that and it's like the lines are just off. So if the flare out, for those that have big feet, you'll love that because you're going to be able to get your feet on there more comfortably.
That's the point of it, right?
Yeah, a lot more comfortable for people to be able to get bigger feet on. I think they must be somewhat small feet because I'm not bothered by the edges on my GT at all, but I am interested in that back foot pad just because I remember the comfortability of the last one, and so it's intriguing for me. But again, pre-order, I think it ships at the end of this month, so there you go. You can have it in 2-3 weeks. That is fair. You can put that on your Christmas list. Pausing in your Black Friday deals. If you haven't seen the video, here's a clip of us riding the GT with an Enduro tire. We might have audio to this. I don't know. But there's Lily giving it a go on her.
Oh, there she is.
Big old fall.
There's the GT in snow with the Enduro tire. There's us riding through the Northern Gauntlet trails. And it's doing okay. There's to prove that we had the Enduro tire on there. That's me doing the introduction.
Look at that snow.
It was a beautiful 3 days of snow. That's Lily again.
So much snow. We got a lot of snow.
We did. It's beautiful. Like, it makes the holidays feel more holiday. And so go watch it. Give it a watch. You'll love it. There's a lot of information in there, especially if you like just to see scenery and snow. That said, if we can go to that wide shot of the three of us, that'd be great because you don't always get to see all of us sitting. Oh, Lily's cut off. We didn't adjust that camera very well, but there's
here.
Lily. She's spending. You ladies.
The Three Musketeers.
Yep. Right now, this is the Three Musketeers. A week ago, we alluded to something with the dirt surfers above us. We're really excited about dirt surfers in 2023. In about 2 weeks, we will be down there practicing because Legend, our oldest, is on a quest to be pro in the Onewheel world, and so we're going to go down there and practice. Well, those behind Dirt Surfers, which is Nick Payne and Rachel Payne,
the best,
great people, great.
They're great human beings. and we met him at Windman, and we just hit it off. It was great conversations. I had conversations with him all day, just laughing around. I had no idea he was connected to dirt surfers until like the end of the day. I was like, oh, really? So it was a genuine, just good guy. And me just talking to him with no like, oh, you run a big race that is spectacular to see down in Arkansas in Eureka Springs. So we just talked, and he's like, oh, I've heard, I watched your podcast. I've seen that people have been trying to raise money for Lily and all these things. It's like, yep, people are trying to raise resources for a GT. He's like, well, I might be able to help with that. And that was that. Like, it was a great conversation like that. It was just
nice of him. Yeah.
Great. We traded information. I invited Nick and Rachel to come ride the Northern Gauntlet Trails on the way back down to Texas, and it just didn't work out. And it was just like, okay. And then out of the blue, they text recently going, hey, where you at on the GT deal? And then last Wednesday, I had an opportunity to have a really good conversation with them about Scot Mendenhall and Friends, legend riding and racing, and Lily's deal, and the channel, all of that. And Nick, being a great human he is, he's like, listen, Legend needs to get practice on that GT if he's going to be able to try to go pro at some point next year. He needs to get used to riding that thing. And Lily needs to be practicing so she can keep up in the videos. And when we come down to film the Lily and Scott, and hopefully Joey can make it style races in the trails down there, he's like, she needs her GT. And so, Lily, would you like to finish that off?
Sure.
So here, actually, we got a video really quick. This was Sunday. As Lily talks, she'll talk. Here's what happened. Look.
So on Sunday, we were met by the FedEx truck with a couple GTs that Nick sent. And the hopes is that we continue on this awesome GT fund for Legend and I. But look at this sunset ride.
Beautiful.
Legend and I were so stoked. We laid by the Onewheels on the floor all day waiting for them to charge. Like it was Christmas Day, before it even happened. So, I mean, a lot of it has to do, all of it actually, like in part with Nick Payne, but all of it has to do with you guys and your generosity that you like. Some people like Nick and Sean Paul today, and Kayla Lily, I know you're going to watch this later. All of you who have donated from $1 to however much, like, you guys are making dreams come true, and we just want to say thank you. Seriously, it's such a dream. I've ridden every day since it's come in the mail.
Yeah. Well, it was.
Yeah.
Unexpected and a cool partnership for this channel to be partners with dirt surfers and Nick and Rachel, and to feel their love in saying, hey, as your fans on your YouTube channel continue to give, we'll let you guys practice. You just keep paying it forward. So it's pretty cool, but may this not stop you guys from continuing to like, oh, we got to take care of this, because we still got to take care of those, and they gave them to us at a discounted rate, so like they're in on it, which is pretty spectacular. So we don't have to raise as much as we thought, but we still got to get after it, and it's all by your guys' generosity. So all of you guys, seriously, that have been giving, I mean, I know I'm repeating Lily, but it is a down from my heart, thank you. What a wild journey this whole entire thing's been. And what you guys don't even understand is when we see those super things come in, it just inspires us to be here on Wednesdays. Even like the day before Thanksgiving, we got family in town, and we're like, no, we got people that love to hang with us and watch this every week on our YouTube channel, and we want to be with you. And so thank you for everybody that does that. Midweek, you do super thanks by clicking that. You guys are awesome. You're awesome. And as Legend gets to race next year, and you see him on GTs and Lily on a GT, know that that's you guys are behind all of those things. And so pretty cool. Nick and Rachel as well, pretty cool guys. Thank you so much for your generosity, and everyone that's just overwhelmed. Now Lily's got to get faster. Yeah. She's got to get faster, and so there you have it. That is the update on that. So hopefully Kip's still in there, and he gets to see that she's riding it, but you now just catapulted us closer to what we owe to Nick and Rachel. So,
and I was riding the other day and I thought of you, Kip. I think of everyone who's given, and it's just like, you don't even really know me, and I want you to know I'm going to be faithful with what you've given me and the generosity you have provided for me. I know Legend would say the same. I'm going to ride this thing. So I'm excited to like talk to people about how many miles I've put on it. I just am becoming a one-wheeler. So like such a one-wheeler, a one-wheel owner. You know, I had a pint before, but I feel like the GT it's the new thing. Obviously, we've talked about this.
Yeah.
So
and hopefully Legend's
excited.
in the chat saying thank you as well. I know he's bouncing around. He's got some friends and family that are in town for Thanksgiving. So know that he is grateful for everybody that's given. And again, somebody started that right after Lily. They're like, oh, we're going to help Legend. Now, Legend's fund is very slowly going because he's not on here every day. But hers is cranking. And again, we just thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Guys.
All right, let's get back to some of the Black Friday deals that you guys need to be aware of. We don't have any pictures up, but the Float Life just released a bunch of crazy stuff.
Someone's asking, do you think the GT will go on a Black Friday sale?
Boy, oh boy. They have
maybe a bundle.
Yeah, they might go back to the original bundles they did a year ago. But I don't know. I don't know. There has not been anything leaked. If there was, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't really, honestly.
They came out with accessories. What was that?
Yeah, we're gonna get to what Holly's saying is Onewheel just released for all of you that were. I mean, we are a fickle community. At one point, we're all clamoring, I want concave foot pads. And we get them on our GTs. And then we get them, we're like, I don't like concave foot pads. Oh, that edge is too sharp and all these things. I want my flat pads back. And, well, Onewheel has delivered them. I don't know if the deal's still going on, but here you can get flat foot pads for your GT. It looks good. That shot right there looks good. Float Life, yeah. Jeff has dropped a video on reviewing this. Ours are on their way.
I'm excited to try it.
They're $150, and I do think the only thing I would love to see them do in a marketing aspect is let me buy just the front. Let me buy don't buy both of them, because what if I want I'm paying for something if I have Float Life's back foot pad, or I have Crash and Rise back foot pad on. Well, now I have an extra foot pad just sitting around. I mean, we have a ton of those. Like, look, you guys can't see them, but they're sitting. I don't know why they're out here. I probably did a video, but we have flat. We have the back foot pads of the GT sitting here because we have something else on there at the time, and so now they're just here.
Is that common? I mean, like, I don't.
What do you mean? Is that common?
Like, I know I don't ride a whole lot. I know that.
You don't ride at all.
Okay. But
I know I don't ride
is
a
that
lot.
like you have different foot pads? Is that common for people? Because they've always sold them in sets, haven't they?
Well, yeah, because they're assuming like you're getting your grip tape and all that stuff in one shot. If you're buying a back foot pad, your front foot pad's probably worn out as well. I get it why they would.
Yeah.
But I also think it'd be a cool option just to be able to get a front foot
you can customize
pad
it a bit
sensor.
more. Yeah.
And then I can still go get my back foot pad. I think that would be a great thing. When I look at the picture, if we can put that back up of either one of them, that flare on the end makes me think of like where you used to buy the Sure Stance Pro and Max and all those things, and it was flared really high. That looks really, really flared higher than the stock currently. And it'll be interesting when we get to see how big of a flare that is, but it looks much larger than what we are currently seeing, which obviously that'll keep your foot in, but if you're a person that likes your foot to be sitting on back there, then that's going to be an uncomfortable ride potentially. But I think that I'm excited to try it. I'm a fan of the concave foot pad. Based off of Jeff's comments in his YouTube video when he did it for Float Life, he talked about how the front pad activates quicker for him because it's no longer having to go concaved up. That might be, if you're having a struggle with the new foot pads activating, this might be the solution, but it is a $150 solution, which, that's a rough deal. I believe, I don't know how long, if it was only weekend only, but you could put in the word "let us ride," and Onewheel gives you a discount on those foot pads. And the reason they're doing that, the Let Us Ride is the hashtag for the response to the CPSC's deal. And so they're trying to say, let us ride. And this is a way to say thanks to the community.
Cool.
I thought it was pretty cool. I have a feeling they were saving this for Black Friday. That was my speculation the whole time. And they dropped it on a Saturday. Like, that's just
right
not,
after all that.
Yeah, it's just not good marketing.
Right. So
and that's not a put down to them. I'm trying to speak to their way of saying thanks to the community. What can we do to
I
say
think
thank
so
you?
too.
Yeah.
And it
Just
was
drop
to
it
drop
early.
this and then put a discount on it with the word "Let Us Ride."
Right.
And you get 15% off on it, I think.
Yeah, that's all right.
Now, I get it. Some of you are like, but I'm an XR, so that wasn't really a give back to me. I'm sorry.
Beggars can't be choosers.
And also,
Yeah.
everyone needs a GT.
Everyone should, right. Unless the CPC has something to say about it, then no one should. But the foot pads, we'll do a review probably next week or the week after that when they get here. So we're stoked on that. And yeah, go get them if you want them earlier. Landsurf. Now, Landsurf is a company that's really making some really cool waves in the one-wheel world. Now, maybe you're unaware of it, but you can go to land-surf.com, and they got all kinds of crazy stuff. They're thinking outside the box. Yes, they have your fenders and your I don't know if I've seen bumpers for them, but they have guardrails and all those things you can get there. That's kind of like standard operating procedures for most companies. But what they're making are some things that are really different. They have the idea for the GT. It's called the VRH, Variable Ride Height. And how they engineered this is spectacular. Here it is. This is from Landsurf's YouTube channel. That red component, there it is. That's the VRH thing where you can make the GT lower if you're going to be on pavement, which would give you more stability. If you're going to be on some gnarly terrain, you can really heighten it, or you can leave it at normal height.
That's very interesting.
Why do I want to do that?
Well, the GT is higher than the XR. So if you liked how low the GT or the XR was, you could go down to that.
Oh, so
They
it's
just
more
made
so
that
for
look
lowering.
so simple. Like, once it's installed, how easy is it to change?
It looks really simple. Again, we'd love to get our hands on this to check it out. I don't know how long this price stands. Again, this is pre-order only, $169.95. But it was crossed out at $225. So that's a big jump.
That's a pretty big jump.
If that's what
Pretty
happens after
steep.
pre-order, you might want to get in on the pre-order. This, out of all the things we've talked about today, this one has me intrigued. The flat foot pads I like because we are all about one-wheel stuff, and we
You
like to
liked
try
how
with it.
low it was?
I would love to play
You
with
like
it.
the options.
I would love to see what it would ride. Sometimes I think
I would like
at
to see how
top
it felt.
speeds, the GT a little bit wobbly.
Yeah.
And lowering it would help that.
Lowering it one. I would like to lower it one hole down.
Okay.
And just see what that
I didn't get a chance to see how many different options
I think
there
we have
were.
a picture of it. Do we have just a picture of the VRH, or is it just the video? If it's just a video, hit play on the video and let's pause it when it's in his hands. So here's the video playing again, okay? All that red stuff, there it is lowered. Pause that. Right there. Okay, see, I think it's 5
spots.
Four spots I'm getting in from the back table, but you can just adjust it to whatever you want, and you can do this out like on a ride.
Yeah, so you don't have to take anything off.
Right,
That's
you're
nice.
just gonna unscrew a little bolt in that hole and put it back in, and then you can adjust your height, which is really cool. Now, if it's too low, then what happens is you run into something. There it is again. That's the backside. So I guess it's more than 4 holes. What do I see? 6,
Yeah, it's a lot
maybe
of
7.
Oh,
Looks like brass knuckles, like in a way.
So there's 7
Brass knuckles
options.
for your one wheel.
The creativity in that is pretty cool. There's another component on that one wheel that you can't see, but there's so many riders that ride in Arizona and they complain about, in the summer my GT was overheating. People were taking the paint off the rail guards. Well,
What?
Landsurf came up with this idea. They have these things called the Stone Cold Chillers. Here's the picture of those. It's part of what you were seeing a second ago. It's that round, it looks like gears on a gear cassette on a bicycle right there. That's the Stone Cold Chillers.
Wow.
They're
Heat
$99.95.
What is it? What is it? It's just aluminum, which helps keep it cool.
Yeah.
It's a
mean,
CNC.
listen, I don't even know.
Listen.
Like, I don't even know how it actually works technology-wise.
That's
My
wild.
assumption is the wind goes through all those cylinders and it's all
Where's
connected
Austin
into-
Silva? He could explain
Austin
all
Silva
of
will
this
be able
to
to
us.
break
could
this
help
down for
us.
us for sure.
Wow, that's a really cool idea.
But that
it's a
helps
good thing
with-
we don't have that problem here in Minnesota.
We have not had that problem here
That's
in
cool.
Minnesota, that's for sure.
Sean Paul said it earlier, like the innovation that's coming out
Yeah,
with some of the
fun to
new
watch.
things, like that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like if only the CPSC knew. Don't kill my vibe.
Well, but okay, so like Sean says about the GT, it doesn't need much, but having the center of gravity a quarter to half an inch would be incredible, just down a little bit.
Yeah, I
And I
think
thi-
of that now because I was a little wobbly the other day, and now I'm on a slick tire, which is going to be changed soon. And it was really like I took almost all the PSI out yesterday, but I was wobbly, so I could see why I'd want to be a little lower.
The only problem I see is lowering it. Already the nose is down a little bit for clearance wise when you're riding in trails. This is a trail problem. So if I was to lower it, my clearance becomes worse. Like they're saying you could heighten it when you're out on trails, but then my balance becomes in jeopardy and I won't be able to ride as well in the trails. So I don't know how much about heightening I want, and the lowering only becomes a problem if I run the nose into a bunch of things. And so there is give and take in all of it. It would just be interesting to be able to have the option to lower, especially on a ride. You hit trails, I hire it, I go back. I just think that'd be spectacular. And so,
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
again, Landsurf bringing out some really cool things. Check out their website. They got.
Where are they located at? Do you know?
Ooh, I do not know that. I'm sure somebody will know. I've never looked that information up. Landsurf is the ones that have got the platypus foot pads and out as well and are available. They are, again, I've yet to ride anything of theirs, so I should probably reach out and see if we can get some of their things so we can actually speak to the quality of their things. I know that the Silvas ride with the back.
Overlander.
Yeah, the Overlander.
That's from Landsurf.
I believe so, yes. And so those look spectacular. Those really hug your feet in. And so there you go.
Your website's sweet.
Again, we talked about Float Life for a second. Float Life's dropping a lot of cool stuff. Go check out their stuff. Like I got an email today of a bunch of stuff. Not all necessarily one-wheel stuff. Some great stocking stuffer ideas. They are dropping Bodies varials today that are pink, which are sick. If you want to do that, and it's fully dedicated to the technical side of riding a one wheel.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
It looks great. I'm sure it rides spectacular. It's Bodhi stuff, and so it's pretty cool. So that is our deals that we're telling you to go check out. I hope you enjoyed today. Thank you for everybody watching. If you would, subscribe to our channel. We love to see that number grow because it just tells us that people are enjoying what we're doing. And like we said earlier, thank you for everybody that's giving resources to Lily's GT
Amazing.
Fund. You guys are spectacular. Thank you to those that do watch every week, the names we see every week. I hope everyone here in the States or wherever you are celebrating Thanksgiving, enjoy it. We'll talk about all of our Thanksgivings in a couple weeks, I'm sure, and so it'll be awesome to be back with you guys. There will be no podcast next week, unless we change our minds. But I think there's no podcast, right?
No podcast.
No podcast. No podcast next week. So
Thank
just
you
be aware of that.
guys for donating. Thank you. And if you will in the future, or if you have, thank you. Appreciate it very much.
If you would, drop a comment down below on this. Fill out that survey. We got a lot of things we're telling you to do, but do one of them, and you're just a rock star. And
Yeah.
we are appreciated. We appreciate all our fans, and we will see you on the next podcast in a couple weeks. Have a very, very good holidays in the States, everybody. Thank you so much for watching.
We didn't say what we were thankful for.
Oh, Lily would like to. We do Minnesota goodbyes here. What are you thankful for, Holly?
I am thankful for the CPSC. I'm just
Oh my gosh, get out
For
of here.
keeping me safe.
I think there's a time and a place for them. No, I have been really thankful for my family. I have incredible kids. I have an incredible husband. And I just said this. I was talking to someone earlier today on a meeting that we had, that I get the ability to stay home with my kids, and homeschool can very much be a challenging, or be a very big challenge. That's a better way to say that. But I am appreciative that I get to do it, and it's all good.
Okay, how about you, Miss Lil?
I'm thankful for my GT. Seriously, so grateful for that. So it's so cool to have it. I was at the gym yesterday morning, and I was rowing, and one of my friends that has a Onewheel, she came in, and I was heavily breathing, and I was like, go look in the corner, because I had brought it in because I didn't want it to get cold, and I was about to go on a ride, and I will never forget her face. It was like shock, and she knows the whole story, like how you guys have been giving and stuff, so to share in that together was so fun. So I'm thankful for my GT, and I'm also thankful for all my friends, like these guys
There you go.
over there. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for
What? What?
I'm thankful for the ground I stand on. The bobbleheads that I have on my desk. No. Funko Pop. Sorry, I was corrected by
The
our tech
ground
team.
that I stand on.
Gosh, every day I pinch myself. Is this real life? Do I get to do what I get to do? Is my family, how do I get so lucky to have the family I do, the wife I have? It's pretty wild. How did I get a friend like Lil that loves to do whatever I suggest? Pretty much.
I have to be a yes woman
You're not always
around here. Happy to be.
but grateful for again for the names I see in the chat. It's just pretty wild. Is like I said, is this real life? And so it's pretty cool to be able to do life with some amazing people. And I could go on, but I'll just bore all of you. I got to get to another run. Wednesdays, I got to always run, like literally run. At least today, it's a little bit warmer than last week. But, yeah. John said good night to all of us.
He's in South Africa.
Johan.
Johan.
He was just talking about
Wow.
he bought one of our sweatshirts.
Yeah, best
Last
sweatshirt
year,
he's
yeah.
ever
He
had.
wants,
he-
to, he
he
wants
loved
to
it.
buy them for his family.
He does?
Let's bring him back.
We should bring it back.
Let's
We
bring it
sold
back.
out, man.
We
We
sold
sold
out.
out, but someone also already this morning, today in the chat, asked about a Scot Mendenhall and Friends podcast sticker. So maybe in the new year, we'll drop some merch for you all. And
Yeah, we do have some ideas, especially as we're going to
We have
try to
ideas.
race this season. We have some racers jerseys we want to put out that we have. Could
I
be
have some
potentially-
really good ideas for some sideline fan stuff,
Oh my
Holly.
gosh! get
like
out of
things that
here.
you need while you're watching the races.
Can we
Hey,
make
if you're
a
looking for
shirt?
something, as I see Carve Creative in here, they have
Carve
a hoodie.
Creative, they do
Their
sick.
hoodie
Your
is
guys'
awesome.
yeah,
Sick
so
hoodie.
good.
It's
Carve
white,
Creative.
red, and green. I don't know if you can
Is it
still
Midwest
order it.
Onewheel /
Yeah, Midwest. Yeah, it's so good.
Did that sell out yet? It is awesome. It's really cool looking.
Yeah.
I know. I want one. I do want one of those. Those are sick. I should get one.
I
of
wonder
those.
who's on that Carve Creative right now. Is it Brooks? There's lots of people in Carve Creative that would be.
Yep. It's just all you know is Carve Creative. Go
You guys
to.
rock.
That's so hard. Where do I send them? Because all I was given is a link. I think you can go to
Oh.
MidwestOnewheel.com. Lil, can you double check that? Unless Carve Creative is still in there. Still available. Can you give us a destination?
Where do they get them on a website or just Instagram, message you?
No, yeah.
Shark Tank.
We're
It's Kyle.
Midwest Onewheel is, or no wait. The carve-creative.com is what I'm seeing. Yep, this is them.
Yeah, but is
Look
the
at
hoodie there?
Zach is on the front page. Store.
Get
then-
Oh, there we go. Get the car for What did you just
Wait,
say?
all
Okay,
I
the
see-
post, the Instagram
Get
post,
out
it
the
has all
car.
the details.
Oh, you got to go to Instagram for all the details. Okay. Get out the car for creative Instagram.
I don't get it.
I'm not missing. I'm not getting.
Kyle, help us out here.
We're really trying to help you. But as I'm trying to speak and read, I'm very confused. What are you saying? Okay. Nonetheless, the hoodie is sweet. They would love to support as well. Go to their Instagram account and you'll see it. I think it's in time for Christmas, so a cool Christmas idea.
Yeah.
If you want to get, I mean, seriously, hoodies
cool.
are awesome.
I think Scott and I wear hoodies every day.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have one on right now, which is kind of shocking.
I'm sorry.
Kyle was driving and he pulled over to.
Oh, sorry, Kyle. Sorry.
Oh, that's so funny.
You're a good
Thank you
human.
for being safe.
You're a good human because I'm pretty sure the ladies I am sandwiched by, not a chance. They'd be texting and driving. I watch these ladies put their makeup on.
Has the CPSC put that on their list?
Don't drive and text? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just everywhere, Holly. I don't think the CPSC needs to say that.
I'm just wanting to know how. Yeah.
Like, literally, let's have an intervention for the two. You guys need to stop tweezing while you drive, and you need to stop putting on eye makeup while you drive.
I stopped that years ago when you asked me to. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going into a whole nother.
Stop. So.
What'd you say, Lil?
No one has asked me to stop yet, so I guess this is my first time.
Lily, for the safety of you and all of us around on Onewheels, would you please stop doing those things?
Okay, so back to that sweatshirt really quick because we weren't very clear on it. Kyle said go to Carve Creative Instagram, right?
Yes.
Carve Creative Instagram, all the details to order the sweatshirts there.
Let's see if I can give you as we have done straight up a Minnesota goodbye, and if you don't know what that is.
Are you trying to find it?
Yeah, I can pull it up right here.
You know, I actually hate Minnesota goodbyes because most of the time I wait too long to go to the bathroom. And so now we're in a position like right now and I really have to pee.
Okay, so there.
And I can't leave you all. I just
Carve Creative _ is what you're going for, okay? And then
at Carve Creative _
Yeah. Can we get to the
Don't
tighter
just
shot
look.
here? See
Give
how well
a
we can get you.
follow.
Oh, come on. Okay, I'm going to do... Lily's going to talk for a second, and then I'm going to go straight to that camera so we can get a bigger picture.
Well, I don't know what else I'm going to say. Holly's still here, but
the
I
other
said
thing I was going to say for Black Friday sales, we didn't mention this earlier, was the Float Life skier. They have some sweet gear that is out.
Scott's saying I said that already.
Well, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Did you say it today? I'm talking about like clothing. See, those are the sideline fans. Like that's what you need as the sideline fans. You need some sweet gear so you look like you know what you're doing. But maybe you don't. There it is. There's the hoodie.
It looks so Christmassy, which I really love. It's a good Christmas sweatshirt.
Yeah, that's really
good. You
good.
don't often have like cool Christmas clothes, you know? Most of the time it's kind of lame. So you should get your hands on it if you're looking to be semi-festive this year.
We just had someone else.
You're not, and you still want a cool hoodie.
Yeah, it is a sweet hoodie.
It's sweet.
Someone also said Pushback Army has 30% off.
Are you coming back? Yeah. Scott's just standing over there.
Hanging out.
He legitimately
we need our third musketeer. Come back.
I thought he was gonna like leave us to the wolves to like
that'd
say
be hilarious.
goodbye.
No, I was trying
we would be fine.
I was trying not to walk behind Holly when she was on,
on
camera, but then you can just see how they shut down and they can't continue to talk. They just stare. And you at home have no idea what's going on. Silence is horrible in a podcast.
I was trying to read
There was a lot of silence.
No, there was no silence. Hey, Jen in the chat says Pushback Army has 30% off of their store.
Okay, Pushback Army. Yeah, you girls are horrible at listening to each other. We already talked about Float Life. I talked about that twice today. I talked about their email and Bodie's Rails. Do you remember that now, Holly? You still don't remember that.
I mean, I remember you mentioning
Lily,
Bodie.
Like,
if she just said it while you were
60
talking.
seconds ago.
Yeah, because you
said
were
it.
talking.
I wasn't even on the screen. I wasn't even up here to talk.
Hey, we hope you guys have an incredible day.
You guys got to communicate.
We are so thankful for you.
Listen, Linda, listen.
We are so grateful for all of you for being here.
Holly's
Thank you
saying
so
bye.
much.
Holly's saying bye.
Let's race someday.
Carve Creative.
You'd be a fun. Yeah, let's go. How do we make that happen?
Yeah,
let's go.
We said we're in.
You name the place or the time, we'll come. We'll show up.
Okay.
That's how you collab with us over here. Get in the chat and say, I want to do something with you all.
This would be a battle of the two states, Wisconsin versus Minnesota.
It's not just Wisconsin. They're like Iowa down in there.
Carve Creative?
Carve, yeah. They're kind of all over.
All right, Kyle.
Midwest.
We're in.
One wheel.
We're in.
Then let's do. Iowa's got to choose their NFL team.
Okay.
Minnesota, Wisconsin.
We're gonna have to have one of the
Green
guys
Bay
on
gear
in a couple weeks. Maybe we
and
have
Viking gear and go head to head.
Carve Creative is different than Midwest One Wheel.
I don't know that 100%.
Okay.
And maybe Kyle can help us understand that a little bit because we're confused on the topic as well. Carve Creative in Midwest One Wheel is different. What are you laughing at?
Jen, you're good, man. Like, it's all good. You were the first one to bring that to our attention, so thank you. She's apologizing if we already mentioned Pushback Army.
People are saying bye to us.
She was
in
the one that
chat.
told us.
Like, it's time to go.
Yeah, they're saying, look, Carve Creative, go Pack, go.
Packers fan, Wisconsin. Boo.
I'm just saying that would be a great race if we all showed up in Viking gear.
That would be awesome.
And we got to do it. What we got to do is do this for the game where the Vikings and the Packers play.
When do we play them?
In January.
Perfect.
So let's make this happen before that. We make it, and then we both drop a version of it.
Kyle's probably like, oh my gosh, what did I just commit to?
Kyle, if you get a chance when you're not driving, can you Instagram one of those guys?
Yeah, Instagram DM me, and we'll chat.
Let's go. I think that'd be so
awesome.
great.
Uh-oh. Someone's rooting for the Bears now.
Yeah.
We are on a tangent. You're going to get us fired up.
Yeah.
We don't have much to talk about after
here.
the debacle on Sunday at the moment, though we're 8-2.
We got to come back
just
strong.
not what we were. It was 30-3.
Jeez.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it just was the debacle of Minnesota Vikings versus
Someone's coming in for the 49ers.
49ers.
They're on my fantasy team. Let's go, Jimmy.
I
Jimmy
like
Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo.
There are some members
Can we
on
leave?
both.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Lily has to pee, like on a scale of 1 to 10.
I'm at a 7.5.
No more Minnesota goodbyes. That's what she was trying to say.
I know.
She has to pee.
We've been worse.
Okay, Kyle's going to DM. Thank you, everybody.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here. It gets to a 9.
Hey, this is exactly, I just want you all to know this is exactly what it's like to travel with him.
A 9.
Oh, somebody has to pee? Great. We have 300 more miles to go.
When it's a 9.
It's a 9.
I looked over and your legs were crossed or whatever. Look at Lily. This is Lily right now. She's out of control.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
No.
I have to say goodbye.
No, if you wouldn't
Good
look
afternoon. How does the song go?
if you wouldn't have all the water over there and then other drinks over there, you wouldn't have to pee so much. And it would also help if you didn't have a kitten bladder. You know what I mean?
I took this one out here. It's full. Look at the bug. Look at this bug.
Oh yeah, just.
I took this one out here. It was full, and I have not even sipped it once.
And
like,
you have
why
to
do
pee.
I do that?
For some reason, it's a look. To have a water bottle is a look. Okay, she's got to go.
We're not.
No one even cares. In the
Okay,
chat.
guys, have a happy Thanksgiving.
Awesome.
Kyle,
See you
thanks
guys.
for pulling over and having a last-minute conversation with us and challenging us to a collab of race style. We know who will win.
It's me.
Lily, for
It'll
sure,
be me.
hands down. Okay, but it can't be a straight-out fast race. We know that. We'd get destroyed in that. It needs to be like a fun. Let's be serious.
She said she needed GT names. I told her to name it.
P.
No, Grandma Wiener.
Grandma Wiener. That's great. That
Or
could be
Tootsie,
one of the options.
If you were here a few weeks ago.
Okay, we gotta go.
What are you gonna name it?
I don't know yet.
We're not going until we settle on a name.
A what?
Until we settle on a name.
Grandma Wiener sounds
That's what you're
good.
gonna name it?
Yeah.
That fast?
No, they're still. Everyone's leaving.
Hey, all I know is we got 24 people in the chat. They're loving this. Here's what I know.
Someone else just logged in.
What I know is that from now on, I just learned this. Anytime we need to make a decision and it needs to be happening fast,
better
I'm going to
be when
ask
she
Lily,
has
how
to
bad do
pee.
you need to pee? And she's like, it's a 3. I go, then I'll save it. And when we get to 9, okay, I need to ask these 3 questions. Me fast information.
That's actually we need to write this down.
I'm gonna do
because
this.
I think it will be beneficial to others later on in life as well.
Yeah, when she's got to pee, just hold her out from there and get the
I'm
questions
not that
you need.
indecisive of a human being.
You are indecisive.
I'm not that indecisive,
You're
but I
very
can't.
indecisive.
You're not
Hold on, wait a
You're
second.
very indecisive.
I don't think you're indecisive, but I think
On
you're
Sunday,
just kind of like,
when she got her
whatever.
GT, it took her an entire day to figure out what she was going to order for her GT. All day.
That's because I had options.
What? Options are what makes decisions difficult when you only have one
Shane's
thing.
coming to stand up for her. Let her go before she pees live on the podcast.
Honestly, it's a possibility, and I don't have an extra change of pants, so we need to go. Like, this outfit was supposed to last me till 9 p.m. tonight. So it's time to move.
Well, I think the lesson we need to learn here today is always bring a change of clothes.
No, the lesson is don't tell me you have to pee, because I tend to slow down and distract and really.
Anyways,
let's get it. Hey,
that's true. He does that. He did that to me many times when we were on a traveling
Hey, if your
trip.
eyeballs are not yellow, you ain't having to pee yet. Lily has been working on her Scroogeness. She's been watching more Christmas movies recently. And name your new favorite.
Spirited.
That's what she was trying to
It's
say.
so good.
You have to have an Apple account.
You should watch it. You should there's lots of little things in there that you can talk about with friends or family and reflect on. I mean, it's really good. It's well written.
Get an Apple account, because that's the only way to watch it. I think it's in theaters as well, but it is a great Christmas movie. Will Ferrell, can you go wrong with him? In a
I know,
Christmas
right?
movie? No.
No.
And then the other character in
Ryan Reynolds.
is Ryan Reynolds. Hello, hilarious. Okay. Both those together, you have magic. And it was so hilarious and
magic.
enjoyable. You should do
it's
it.
magic.
And the soundtrack is awesome.
You know.
It's super good entertainment. And so go enjoy that after you. Do you really think, Lily, that turkey coma is a thing? Can you eat too much turkey and get tired?
I'm putting in the chat. Those of you that are still here, you're the real MVPs.
Lil.
Tryptophan? Yeah, it's a real thing.
So you can eat enough turkey.
Tryptophan. That's what's in the turkey.
So you think
that makes
turkey
you
coma
tired.
is a real thing?
Yeah, I'm like planning on what sweatpants to wear tomorrow.
What does that have to do with turkey coma?
Because I'm just going to be like slightly wider after
You are
my
the
meals.
second person that's told me that I'm planning on wearing stretchy pants.
Stretchy pants.
There's something wrong with that.
Well, the question is, do you dress up for Thanksgiving or do
Suit
you
and tie.
like plan
Suit and
to
tie.
wear
you know what it is?
plan to wear sweats? And tomorrow
Purple
I'm planning
and gold.
I'm
Yeah.
bringing a jersey.
I'm bringing. Wear the jersey.
I don't want to wear the jersey all day.
Oh my goodness! Then don't come to our house. If you don't have purple
You know
gold
what
on tomorrow, unless you have your allegiance to another team, okay. But if you don't, then purple and gold. You don't have that, turn your little booty behind out the door and go back and get it. That's to all the guests tomorrow. You've been warned. Purple and gold. We got some work to do tomorrow.
Purple
But I'm
and
definitely
gold.
not wearing. I'm wearing a suit and tie tomorrow. I'm
aren't.
dressing up tomorrow. Actually, I'm not. I got.
It's not a wedding. You only wear a suit and tie on a wedding.
You don't tell
As
me
long
when
as
to
I
wear a
got my
suit
suit
and
and
tie.
tie.
If I want to wear a suit.
Okay.
Everybody, you're amazing.
You're
Thank
amazing.
you so much.
You hang around. We'll keep giving you guys compliments.
I
Lil,
have
what number
tried
are we
to
at
end
now?
this.
Joey from Friends did the stretchy pants thing first. It's
Oh yeah, that was so
true.
Yes.
true story.
It's true.
Lil, where are we at now?
I feel like it's going down.
Woo!
I feel like my body is convincing itself that it's not going to have a chance.
It's absorbing
to go
your
to
pee.
the
Until you
bathroom.
get to the toilet and then
Yeah.
it's
So,
So it's absorbing your pee.
well, no. Maybe I'm sweating it out now. I'm not really sure.
Wow, these scientific. Do not base any of this information on scientific.
Someone says, "Show me the
knowledge.
hardware." Oh, you want to see the hardware? You want to see the hardware? Let me show you the
Carve
hardware.
Creative is asking for
Let me show you
that.
the hardware. Let me show you this.
Her bling bling.
Bow, 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 bow.
Second place.
You guys, wait, watch this.
What are we watching?
My nose is in the middle.
Oh my gosh.
You guys, it's going to be a whole other deal when I get a trophy and I rode the race on my own Onewheel GT. That was from you guys. There might be tears in that.
Hey,
Here's the
wait,
deal.
wait. Wait, watch
I
this.
Did you like the nose thing?
No, I didn't. That was awkward. She's doing it again. She thinks it's hilarious.
I don't have to be at
Wait,
all
watch
anymore.
this.
Yeah. I wonder. Holly, will you just go over there and give her a big bear hug?
Yeah, come over. No, don't.
But like, it's got to be a lower bear hug. Look, she's getting up.
Come
Give her
over.
a bear hug.
I all of a sudden
right-
have to pee.
Like right at the hips. Yeah, just squeeze her. Oh, guys, we got to go now. There's a puddle. There's a puddle.
God knows. Bye, everyone.
Everybody have a happy
There's no puddle.
Thanksgiving.
There's no puddle.
Happy
We need to
Thanksgiving,
clarify.
guys. Bye now.
We need to clarify. Bye.